Hello and welcome to the Annuity Show. I'm your host, Betsy Hulme, and I am joined today by the annuity expert behind the book, The Journey to Financial Security, Elise Roberts. Today I want to talk to her a little bit about how annuities can play a long-term role and how to know when to act. So Elise, let me ask you, do you think that annuities should be considered earlier in a financial plan or only closer to retirement?
I think it depends on the person.
Okay.
I think it depends on the situation. But I will say it's usually prior to retirement because then you have more opportunities to grow money. You have more opportunities to protect money so that as you get closer to retirement, your money's still there.
Right.
So, and we always talk about the safe side of annuities. So I think planning ahead, I'd say 10 years is a great time. My average client is over 50. 50 and up. I do have clients that are younger. I consider them my smartest clients, the smartest ones. No offense to my other clients, because we have many. But I think within 10 years of retirement is a great time to start positioning money. And the younger someone does it, that just means that they're planning ahead, and that's usually pretty smart.
Yeah, they just get that
If you wait
kickstart.
till right before retirement, let's say it's a year you're going to retire. I have a lot of that where people just don't think about it until, oh my gosh, it's
all of a
time
sudden,
to retire.
yeah.
It's not too late. It's perfect, actually. But you don't want to wait till the day you walk out, because the day before you walk out might be a market correction. So you definitely want to position it while you have it. So now is the time for many reasons, but now is the time so that you don't put off a decision that changes your choices later.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Do you think that tax planning strategies affect annuity timing at all?
I think tax planning is important in annuities.
Okay.
And that is why we work with your tax advisor. I am not a tax expert. I am not a CPA. However, I know enough to know that we need to involve a tax expert if it's pretty much at certain levels. Like if someone's converting from IRA to Roth and going to an annuity, we do need to involve someone if they have a tax advisor. If not, we can help them find someone. We have some that we are connected to that help our clients giving information, but that is not us. So we want to encourage people to actually involve their experts, their estate planning attorneys, their tax attorneys, the CPAs. Those experts are needed. I have software that helps me do some of that, and that protects me and them. This is not me, this is the software. However, I think a human being that you trust is important to involve them. So your tax planning strategy is important. How are annuities taxed? It matters. The type of money you put in matters. If you're putting in non-qualified money, I'm going to give this is one of the maybe lesser positive, more of a little bit, not negative, but a lesser positive. Annuities, when you put money in that's not IRA money, let's just say it's cash. You actually have this money, you worked hard, you had it sitting here, and you want to put it in an annuity and protect it, and you're going to live on that money as either income or take withdrawals. Every withdrawal is counted as income that year. It's taxed as income. Okay? So you have to watch what number it takes you to. Are we going to another tax bracket? So all of that plays a part as well. So your tax planning, the strategies you use or we use, matters when you go to take the money out. Because if you're sitting at this level, and if you make an extra $10,000, you're in another tax bracket, we have to look at that and figure out what we really want to do and what's the best strategy.
Absolutely. So are there any advantages to buying an annuity when the market is high versus low?
I think it's not so much high versus low, which is right now, it's the environment. When you come into an annuity, you stay in that environment. So, and I've spoken of this. So if right now, it's prime. It's the prime time. Because if you're in now, you're getting, the market's in a great place. Interest rates are still good. You're coming into the sweetest spot. If you don't have an annuity and you think maybe you might want one, now is the time, please call. This is so key, because in 10 years, when everyone else can't get what you have it. And that's what we're in right now. It's just really hard to explain it on the show in a short minute, but I can explain that one-on-one pretty well when someone has more time. It's so key right now is to lock in those great rates, these great opportunities. Companies are offering more and more because they're making more money, because the market's great. But things can change. And once you're in this environment, That's where you stay for your annuity. So you're going to stay in a positive environment for the life of your annuity. It's an amazing opportunity right now.
Wow, yeah. So let me ask you this. What do you think the benefit is of having an annuity when any kind of unexpected life event might come up?
The greatest thing about it is that's what we plan for. We plan for the what ifs because we don't know. So we have to have some money in a position where what if this happens? What if that happens?
Yeah.
All of that's part of our plan. You know, what if you die early? Do you want the money to go to a charity or your children?
Right.
Or do you want to start getting as much out as you can? We choose a different type because you don't have kids. Say, I don't want to leave any money. I just
Right.
want to take care of me.
Right.
So I want as much as I can to get out before I pass. And I don't want to leave any money. We're going to do the best we can to help you plan for that.
That's
how we do
that.
it.
You plan for what you don't
Yes,
know.
we plan for what you don't know. And if your plan doesn't do what you thought it might do, when do you want to know? Now's the time.
Now.
Now's the time to
Yesterday.
plan. Yes. Of course.
Let me ask you this. What advice would you give to someone who feels like they've waited too long to get an annuity?
I hear that all the time.
I bet.
All the time. And someone's like in the perfect age. And someone in their early 70s, and they're active. People are playing pickleball, and they're climbing mountains. I have clients that hike that are 70, 78.
Wow.
And they're just so healthy. They're going to live 20, 30 years. We have to plan for that before they get to be a certain age and can't get the best ones.
Yeah.
So don't think you're too old. You're never too old until you cross that around 80. 80, you're limiting your choices with annuities.
Okay.
Because companies aren't going to give you what they're going to give someone that they know they have at least 10 years to be with.
Sure.
And it may be longer, and you may be a great, healthy 80-year-old, but that company's going by your age first.
Yep.
So they're going to cut off, a lot of the good options are cut off around age 80. So we want to get in there before so you carry them with you through your life.
Yeah, I love that. I hate to say, as always, I hate to say it when we're out of time, but we are out of time for today. Before we end our show, I want to take a moment to remind you that timing isn't just about age. As you heard Elise say, there are options for you. They might become more limited as you get into your older years, but there are options. Timing is not about age. It's about finding what works for you in this moment and making sure you know that in the future moments, in the years to come, you won't have to worry about your financial security. You will be able to enjoy your retirement and not have to think about possibly going back to work or what will happen if I live longer than I thought I would. If you get an expert like Elise on your side, you will know with certainty that you will have that security for your entire life. So reach out to Elise and her team. You can call them at 888-526-4184, or you can go to theannuityshow.com, or you can scan that QR code that you see on your screen. That will take you to a site with all your options of how to reach out to Elise. But bring an expert into your corner so that you know you have all your bases covered. Thank you so much for joining us here today on The Annuity Show. I can't wait to see you next time.